all night. My shoes are soaking wet from yesterday still. My socks are soaking wet. I got no sleep. But Washington today, that is something to look forward to. Oh, I can't feel my fingers at all. I still don't have my gloves, but I should hopefully have them in Trout Lake, Washington in a few days. My hands are so cold. Hoping I can get a patch of sun soon. This isn't that fun. But this is part of the Pacific Crest Trail, so let it be. Okay, I got a little patch of sun and it feels great. Put my hair up. My socks are soaking wet still. I put on dry ones this morning, but I keep walking by a ton of foliage and plants that still have like water on them. And when I walk by it, I have to hit it with my legs and the water falls off and slides down my legs and into my socks and shoes. So those are wet again, so it's uncomfortable, but this sunshine feels so good. And I'm just going to enjoy my last day in Oregon. I can't believe it. It's weird. It's like I'm kind of getting really tired and really excited for this to be over, just to be completely honest. But I'm also like not wanting it to end at all. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I like can see Washington and yeah, walking home. So excited. Oh, I'm pretty cold, but I'm dry and it's not raining and the sun keeps popping in and out of the clouds and I'm just loving the views. Like, this is the best to me. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the green tunnel kind of stuff. I mean, it is beautiful, but this stuff just makes me feel so alive and free. No cliche either, it really does. All right, so I just passed the split off where you could take the alternate to the Eagle Creek Junction. Yeah, but it's closed because of the fires last year. And it's a bummer because there's that like beautiful waterfall I'm sure a lot of you have seen in person or like on video. It's like this tunnel you go through like underneath the waterfall and it's really beautiful. But yeah, the fires last year like ruined that whole trail. And I think some people, like without knowing, went to take it and they said it was so dangerous because of all the downed trees and mudslides and everything. And so I looked over and there was like caution tape and postings that I'm sure were saying like don't take this trail. But yeah, I can't believe I'm this far. Yeah, I remember that fire last year and wondering how it was going to affect the PCT, but not that badly. But other parts of the trail sure did get hurt, so bummer. So I'm taking a break, and I almost decided to just stop and camp here for the night. Yeah, but I'm just gonna enjoy like another 30 minutes here and then keep going. But this is just so peaceful and relaxing, and there's so much solitude. It's amazing. I somehow just got lost again, and I actually had like a frustrating hour. So I took my wonderful break by the beach, and immediately right after, the trail forked. So I already knew that from that point I was starting to climb, but you're climbing around the lake. And how the fork went was the trail to the right immediately started climbing, like my GPS said, and the fork on the left went down, and it looked like it was just on the shore, gonna go around the shore of the lake. So basically I take the trail on the right. My bird's eye view of my GPS was saying I was a little off trail, but that my elevation was correct. So I kept going, and then I climbed this big chunk of trail and realized I think I was supposed to take the other trail. So instead of going back, I just tried to bushwhack my way down this side of this mountain, and it was so slippery because it's like it was raining, you know. And I was getting cut on branches, and I had to walk on this log, and I almost slipped and fell on my back, and let's just say I got really frustrated. So I said, screw it. I bushwhacked back up to the top, met where the other trail was, and then I did a switch back and kept going up. So I was like, I'm gonna go up. There's a dirt road up there, and I'm just gonna follow the dirt road around the lake because I'm not going back. I already climbed a lot, and I'm annoyed that there was no trail marker and that my GPS said that I was right with my elevation, but I was not on trail. Like, I was just getting frustrated. And it seems silly maybe if you're watching this, but there's just some days when you're just so tired, and just like those little things just kind of add up. So I'm going up this trail that's not the PCT to try to find a dirt road. And then I look at my map, and it's not loading where the dirt road is. And I'm just like, that's it. I'm done with the trail. I'm done. I'm gonna find this dirt road, and I'm gonna sit there until a car comes by, and I'm gonna hitch into Cascade blocks, and I'm gonna drink beer, and I'm done. That's it. This isn't fun. Just kind of having one of those moments I've had just a couple times on trail. Then I hear this noise, and then I'm like listening, and out pops Peacefoot coming down this trail. And I was like, Peacefoot? I haven't like seen anybody all day. I've been alone. And he was like, hey, Starburst. I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I was hiking on the dirt road, because he was cold and he wanted the sun to be hitting him at all times. And it was following the PCT for miles this morning. So he was just coming back onto the trail to reconnect with the PCT. And I just like looked, and I just started laughing. I was up climbing up this hill, storming off to like go get a hitch into Cascade Lock somehow. And anyway, I turned back around, and we together walked back to the PCT. It took me an hour, so I lost an hour because of all of that. But he's like a triple crowner, and he's done many trails, and he just was laughing because he's like, I know the frustration. It just happens. And he was even telling me how he got lost yesterday. And I was like, I got lost yesterday too. And we just laughed because it just happens. It just happens and you get mad at yourself. And then I've like put so much work into this other trail that I'm so stubborn and I don't want to go back. But you learn a lot of humility while hiking, a lot. So here is some beautiful green lush forest that I just came from, and it immediately changes to this burn area. Like immediately I can like see the line. Green, burn, green, burn. Washington, Washington, my home. I will be there shortly. The Columbia River, my first shot of it. There's Washington. Okay, I am about 2 hours away from Cascade Locks and I have service, so I've already messaged some hikers. You know, I was initially gonna just like keep going, but I have some friends like from like the Portland area who wanna come see me. I'm just gonna stay the night in Cascade Locks. Switchbacks is gonna book a room and some of us are gonna try to split it because I don't wanna spend a lot of money, but yeah, I'm so excited. Got my first shot of the Columbia River, of the gorge. Now we're getting into more of my hometown. I actually, last Memorial Day weekend, took an old roommate's dog on a hike up in, it was Dog Mountain on the Washington side. But I wound up driving across the Bridge of the Gods. And this was before I decided I was going to do the PCT. But drove across the Bridge of the Gods, went to some breweries. A lot of them are dog friendly. So I brought Moose, the dog, and I actually made a video about it. It's in my YouTube channel. It was just like some fun video I made. But yeah, so it's really incredible to be looking down on the Columbia River and just knowing that like I made it this far. And now I'm going to be hiking in like my territory, which is really awesome. My gloves arrived at my parents' house and today my dad like rush shipped them to Trout Lake. So I have to wait for those to come in by late Monday anyway. So that's that, you guys. Yeah, another thing that's sad is like all this fire damage that was happening last year. Man, the Eagle Creek fire, that was, it's nuts and it's crazy like being in it and seeing it, but well, that's, you know, part of nature sometimes. This one was man-made, but whatever. I was really upset about it last year, not gonna get upset about it now. And on a side note, I'm really behind on videos. It's just been really hard to edit and upload the videos since I've been doing bigger miles and less town days. So I might have to start combining some days together. It's not what I wanted to do, but I think I'm gonna have to start doing that just so my videos aren't spread out until Christmas. But yeah, we'll see. Just a heads up. And I keep seeing some posts from some friends of mine who are making it to Manning Park. And I'm so proud of all of them. And I'm just so excited to get there myself, but I still have all of Washington left. And I'm so excited for Goat Rocks Wilderness. This is like what I've been looking forward to. And the North Cascades are like insane, but you know, I've gotten a taste of those from living up there, but still, it's just all gonna be so beautiful. But I'll be in Goat Rocks in a few days, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I keep rolling my ankles, and I can't run like I usually do downhill because of all the rocks. It's torture. Gosh. Oops, I kicked a rock down. What do we got going on here? Some kind of little landslide thing. Going into towns, or like knowing you're near a town or your goal for the day or something, is always really difficult when you can actually see where you want to go, but know that you still have like an hour and a half until you're there, even though you can see it with your own eyes. So I was just walking on this ridge and I could see Cascade Locks just like right there, and all the buildings and everything, but I still have like 4.5 miles to go until I'm actually there, and I'm on these sketchy rocks. So yeah, I just want to like fly down this and get there, but I can't. I must be patient. It's a pizza burger.
It's a burger.
It's a burger. And it's taking up this whole plate. Here's my hand for reference. Ooh. Oh, mama.
Some people didn't stay here, but
I'll do it till after the trail, but there's a bunch of places I'm like, man, they were so nice. Big Lake Youth Camp was just...
We're in Hood River, going to Short Supply. We're in the hood. These are my friends in the hood. He has his socks. The Wreck-It effect.
yeah,
They smell so bad.
Yeah, they have both.
I was like, there's gotta be something, because Walmart's a different idea.
So, do you know how to find
not really. There was a bunch of bars, like hand deals.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, empanadas over there.